to talk about a Spanish paper called the ALDIA. You know, I live in predominantly Hispanic community, and I decided to learn the language by reading persistently the newspaper written in Spanish. And this particular one is called the ALDIA. As I was going through reading, you know, I got a portion that really interested me, which was talking about women and girls. And this particular article was talking about prostitution in Dallas. And the figures that I found in the newspaper were quite staggering in terms of race. What interested me a lot was that it said women that end up in jail for prostitution, the highest statistics was 76% of prostitutes who end up in detained Afro-Americanas, which is African American. And in the paper it also said 19% Anglo-Sajonas, which means white females, and 5% Latinas. So it is cause for concern when we find that the highest number of females who end up in jail are black young girls. And when you look in the stores or in the banks, you do not see a lot of African American young girls working. And when you ask most of them, they say it is very difficult to get employed these days. So I'm appealing, this is a national crisis. It's a crisis which really calls for some action plan and ways to look at how this problem can be solved. Because to turn a blind eye when we know that African Americans make 21% of the population. You know, long ago I used to think it's only the males that make up a large number in the jails. But now, when we hear 76% of females in jail are African American, that is cause for concern. And it reminds me of you know, I've always had questions because at times when I'm walking, I see cars stopping and honking, and I'm wondering why are they doing this to me. And I remember one time also I was waiting to get a friend to come pick me up to go and attend a conference, and I remember the police showed up and you know, started asking me, and they said someone had called saying, you know, thinking there was a prostitute over there. So when I read this article here, which says 76% Afro-Americanas, you know, it really hit me in the face. It said, oh, that's why, you know, what affects all other girls or black females, it says reflection on the way the community or the world at large can treat you. So I do not know what solution to say, because for instance, here I am with a PhD, I struggle, you know, I was intending to fulfill a dream, but I had a boss who really could not stand a black woman with a PhD. So at times you do not know if you become extremely disillusioned, because we are saying go to school, and we are saying these black girls should go to school, but at times, even when you have come to be highly educated, you end up jobless, and those that are not educated, they end up jobless. And so we need a solution to this. It's a national crisis, and we cannot have females continually getting into prison, because this is a threat to our future. These are future leaders, and when they end up looking for a job, a criminal background will be asked, and once you have been to prison, you are doomed for failure. So everybody out there, help me, and I thank this the paper, the ALDIA, which means the day in English, ALDIA in Spanish. I thank that paper for enlightening me on the situation of Afro-Americaners in Dallas.